On today's episode, we will discuss the relationship between food and finances with my good friend, Chef D. A native of Washington, D.C., he moved to Los Angeles and has become a premier chef for many celebrities and their families, including me. He's also the owner of his own specialty condiment brand, Saucy D's. Now, let's get to cooking. Before we get started, do we have the bacon bits and all of those things?
I got turkey bacon, but you
You know what?
bacon.
So we fighting already. I did not tell him about no damn turkey bacon.
I know you.
I told him I wanted some regular bacon bits.
I got a tray right here for the bacon.
Yeah, that's cool. As long as I got my bacon.
I got you.
I'm gonna break up this branzino and put it in there.
Oh man.
Yeah,
you over here. Oh man. You got branzino on me?
Yeah.
That's a game changer.
Yeah,
that's kind of really unfair.
Right. So Chef D, I have this philosophy that if we can teach people how to manage their money and their diet, then we can truly build wealth. Because that's what this is all about. If you have all the money in the world, but you're sick, you can't buy a new heart necessarily. You can't buy health. But if you are healthy and you have absolutely no money at all, you're gonna feel sick.
Right.
You're gonna have anxiety, you're gonna have depression. Some people fall into substance abuse and things like that. We are living in a society today where people are working hard. We got single moms, single dads. When they're two-parented homes, you're trying to figure out and juggle who's gonna take the kids to their activities, who's gonna cook, and so on and so forth. So today, I think it would be great if we could make a 7-layer salad.
Okay.
Because it's delicious.
Yes.
It's extremely delicious. And I know that I eat a little bit of everything in moderation.
Right.
Grandma B taught me, she first of all, she lived till she was 98 years old, and she ate everything in moderation. There was nothing she did not eat. But I also know that for health reasons, we need some more healthy options more consistently.
Absolutely.
Right? So you're gonna make your portion, I'm gonna make mine. I'm gonna get some tips from you because you've got all the tips and the tricks.
Okay.
So let's do it. I'm gonna be a student right now. All right.
All right, cool. Let's get into it. So start doing some prep work, get some tomatoes cut.
Okay.
So I got chicken rolling. So I'm gonna do mine as more so of a clean, healthy version. So I'm going into the chicken, the turkey bacon, and your veggies. So that way it's hearty, heavy in protein, and it's quick, fast, and easy to go.
Okay.
So if you're working long hours and stuff like that, you can make this salad, make a nice bowl like this we're gonna use, and it can last you for at least 2 days before it starts going bad. So you can come grab it, go to work, take it to work, etc. You should be good to go. I'm
gonna do a little twist on mine, okay? Because if you read the back of the turkey bacon package, it actually has more preservatives and a lot of bad stuff. So if you're gonna eat some bacon, y'all need some regular pork bacon. I think you'll be happier if you just eat some pork bacon, okay? But to each his own. Don't start hunting me down on social media. But I got some pork bacon. Where's my pork bacon?
Let me see what we looking like.
Yeah, okay, so we got, excellent. We got pork bacon going. We've got chicken, that's gonna be great. The biggest thing though is that if you eat less recklessly, and you spend less recklessly, those two things go hand in hand. If you spend less recklessly, you'll have money in the bank. If you eat less recklessly, you'll have life.
So we'll be teaching everyone today discipline.
Yep, discipline, absolutely. And then I often say, once you spend less money, now you have to go out and get more money.
Absolutely.
Right? Because your check, that's all it is. And one stream of income is hazardous to your wealth. So now we got to go out and get more money. Well, what we also have to do on the meal side is we have to go and get more healthy options.
Yep.
Which is why I'm so happy that you're here today. Because I'm going to tell you, I can't cut all this stuff up every day. It's a lot. And then the last thing is get your money back. So you spend less money. You live below your means. You live by the 10, 10, 30, 50. The first 10% you tithe. The next 10% you save. 30% is cash in your pocket. The remaining 50% stays in your checking account for your bills. I talk about that all the time. But there's a third thing. You have to get your money back.
Yes.
So if you have a home-based business, which you do, every time you get in your car, you go to the grocery store. Right?
More money.
That's a tax deduction. You go and buy the food that you're actually going to get to enjoy. But if you eat less recklessly. If you choose more healthy choices that you can prepare, then you will get your life back.
Yes.
And so that's why this is all about eating wealthy and live, because wealth is not just money. Wealth starts with wisdom, expansion, assets, leadership, transformation, and it ends up with health. Because at the end of the day, when you have all the money that you have dreamed of, or your businesses are flowing and you've got your income streams going, you want to be healthy enough to enjoy it.
You do. You don't want those muscles and ligaments broke down to the point where now you got all this money, you're riding around your house in a Segway or something like that, trying to get around, or you got a walker or things like that. It's like, at that point, what's the reason of having the money if you can't enjoy it?
Yeah.
So like the body is just like an automobile.
Yeah.
You got to put the right oil in it. You got to put the right gas in it. You got to keep it tuned up.
Wow.
So it's very important that you do exercise, you do eat healthy, and you keep your body geared up so when you break it down, you can replenish it and build it back up.
And you know what? Exercising the body is just like exercising credit. A lot of people are afraid of credit because they have made mistakes.
Right.
And then there are people who say, well, you don't need any credit. You just live on cash. And I have a different experience. Sometimes you need credit to buy a home.
Yep.
You don't have cash for a big old house.
You don't.
And if you do have the cash, do you want to spend it on that? Or do you want to put that cash in the bank and make it grow?
Right.
You may need credit in order to get an automobile. You may need credit. But credit is like a muscle. You have to exercise it. You have to exercise it. So you have to get the credit card. You have to use it. And maybe use the credit card for things that you were going to pay for in cash anyway.
Right.
Keep your cash to the side. Do not go to the club with cash, okay? Do not start buying stuff you don't need with cash, okay? Do not start kicking it.
Keep the cash on hand.
Yeah, you got to keep the cash there and then pay it off at the end of the month.
That makes sense.
Now you are exercising your credit just like you have to exercise your muscle.
And you got to be on time too. Ooh. You know, you can't be late. Even though you paying, you can't be late. You got to show up and be on time.
You trying to talk about me right now because I haven't exercised in the whole pandemic. I done exercised my mouth, but these legs ain't went nowhere.
It be like that sometimes, you know. Once you start building wealth and building your life and your
portfolio. Your vision, your life plan. Yeah.
Right. So when you start building those things, you gotta take the time out and go that extra mile. You know, the more you grow, the longer the list gets. Yeah. So it's like, I go back to responsibility and discipline, because you have to take and set that time aside and not go to events and not go to the club to be up on time to show up and show out. Now,
I know we're talking about eating healthy, and I actually want to eat healthy because my body does not tolerate crap anymore.
Absolutely.
It just doesn't.
It'll tell you. It's
my body is like, we're not having that.
Right.
Now, you can go and eat that if you want to, but we are going to do something else.
Man.
And you're going to be miserable.
It's the truth.
But every now and then I want some pizza.
Right. You know, as we transform into these patterns, these healthy options and these more responsible things that we're doing in life, like you got to take, and it'll be times where your body will call for something that's not healthy. Now, that's good when it's like a 90-10, like a 90%, 10% type of situation. Like if you're 90% driving towards the right direction, that 10%, man, go reward yourself.
Come on now.
Go be bad here and there.
This is why I got me some pork bacon.
Exactly.
Baby, I'm going to lay my whole slice out. I was looking for the bacon bits, and Chef D tried to play me. He did not bring the bacon bits, so I'm going to reward myself with whole slices of bacon.
I got that bacon rolling for you right now.
Yeah. Now, you know this is going to be good. I took my Creole seasoning, and then this is what I did here. I mixed up my garlic powder, my onion powder, and just a little bit of sea salt.
Oh, yeah, so you're going back to Mama B, huh?
Come on now, Grandma B ain't raised no food. Soul food is good for the soul, but healthy food is good for the body. Today, Chef D and I prepared a meal of sustenance to feed both your mind and your body. Remember, health and finances go hand in hand. I want you to eat wealthy and live. See you next time on Build Wealth with Lynn Richardson.